Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm coming to you in full crazy mom mode. For the past 2 weeks and for the next 2 weeks, our kitchen has been and is being renovated. We've completely gutted it out, took out the floors, we are putting in new tiles and new kitchen, new everything. And I had 1 second to film. I've been helping out with the tiling, sanding, etc. I had a second to film this video, so I am coming to you in my construction attire, and I hope that this is okay. This has been such a hectic time for us. I'm thankful we're getting a new kitchen, but it's been complete chaos without having a kitchen to cook in. We're also trying to finish up homeschooling right now before baby comes, and trying to get all the stuff for baby in line and ready to go for July. And I also have my own business, so I'm cramming all my clients into these next 3 months so that I can go on maternity leave for July, August, and September. So it has been absolutely wild in a good way, but I have been feeling so exhausted as a result of that. I'm going to show you guys the bump at the end of the video, and I'm going to go over everything I can remember about the past couple weeks. I'm currently 23 weeks pregnant, and a lot has changed, and I've been feeling a lot more lately. I'm officially 6 months along, so I still have about 3 months to go, 3.5 months to go. So yeah, it's been a wild ride the past couple weeks. I have felt so many changes with my body. Bump, first of all, has gotten so much bigger. And for those of you who don't know, I'm 5'4"-ish, but I have a very short torso. The past 3 weeks, or since I've last updated you guys on this channel, my bump has gotten higher, like almost right under my boobs. It is up in my lungs. So some of the things that I have really been feeling a lot more lately is, number one, shortness of breath. I am out of breath all the time. I can't take a deep breath. I feel like my lungs are being squished or compressed because I'm thin this way and I'm also short this way. Like I don't have a long torso, so baby's just cramming in this little area and completely rearranging my insides, and it is uncomfortable, as I'm sure a lot of you mamas know. So that's been the first thing. The challenge for me has been adjusting to the symptom changes. I feel that this pregnancy, of all my other ones, regardless of what I've said in my other updates, my bump has been growing so much quicker. So much quicker. Now in these last couple weeks, it's just popped out, and you'll see when I do the pregnancy bump date, it's been painful. So difficulty breathing lately. I go upstairs and I am wiped for like 5 minutes until I can catch my breath again. Guys, I'm still working out. I'm fit. I'm active. I just cannot breathe because of my lungs. Number two thing that has happened is my extreme rib pain. So with my first pregnancy, my first son, all my babies are just under 9 pounds or at the 9-pound mark. So I have huge babies, and they're all about 22 inches long. So long and large babies, but I'm very small. So my son, my first one, fractured one of my ribs on the side here. And it was postpartum. I started having severe symptoms. I made a video on this way back on my channel, but we ended up going to the doctors, and they did an x-ray, and they said, yes, there is a fracture. So he actually got so big, and I had so little room left in my abdomen, he fractured one of my ribs by expanding. So the pain from that gets really bad during pregnancies. I only feel it once in a while when I'm not pregnant, and it's manageable. It's mostly healed, but during pregnancy, it's like it refractures. The pain's excruciating. So I have a horrible rib pain. I'm sorry, you guys, you can't see well, but it's like right here, to the point where sometimes I feel like I can't go on. Like it gets really bad, and I have a very high pain tolerance. So for me, I'm like, it's not been good. So rib pain has been horrible. I feel that my ribs separating, which is normal as everything expands, but then I also have that fracture pain, which has just been really hard to deal with. My massage therapist, I have actually 2 people I go see get massages for. So one of them is a friend of mine, and she just had a baby. So she's on a little bit of her healing journey. So I'm not able to go to her. And then my other massage therapist is actually at the Salt Cave, has been fully booked, and there's not been any availability. So I haven't been able to get massages often. So I feel like the muscle pain is horrible. It's getting really, really bad, and I'm not sleeping well. I'm not able to sit in the car for long periods. I go to church and I sit in the pew for 10 minutes and then I feel like I'm gonna die. I have to go to the car and lay back. So that's been a challenge. Some other updates. I don't know if I've gained weight. I feel like I probably have at this point. My breasts have definitely gotten a lot larger than they normally are. I'm normally about a 36B. I don't know what size I am now, but all my bras are way too small. So I probably went up a full cup size. So definitely those have been expanding, which I'm not complaining about, but I do feel like I've put on a little bit of weight. Mainly around like hips, thighs, butt area, which always happens during pregnancy. I do lose it really quickly after, so we'll see what happens this time around, but I do feel like I have gained some weight, sorry, but I don't know how much. Now, I did go to the midwives. I had a midwife appointment, I think since right after I did my last update here. So there's a couple things to update you on in regards to that. So number one, I have an anterior placenta, so my placenta is right in the front. What that means is it's harder for people on the outside to feel baby kicking. He moves nonstop. He punches, kicks, rolls. It is wild what's happening, the activity that's happening in there. But yeah, for my family they've been feeling some kicks now that he's gotten a little bit bigger, but up until about 2 weeks ago, they haven't really been able to feel him on the outside because he's blocked by the placenta. But what it really means for me is my chance of having a posterior baby is really high again, which I have really been having a lot of anxiety about. I'll probably make a whole other video on that. You guys know that my labors, if you've been following me here long enough, you know the whole story with that. And if not, you can go watch my postpartum stories. But I'm a little bit nervous about that again because my babies are so large, and if they're going to be posterior, it means it's going to be a hard pushing time. But anyway, anterior placenta. I also am quite anemic, which is normal. I'm anemic my whole life, but more so during pregnancy. So I have been feeling really tired. I also have bouts of really low energy or dizziness. So that's been a bit of a challenge. I have been eating a lot of iron-rich foods like grass-fed beef and liver capsules. I've been doing like spinach and beets and things like that to try to get as much iron from both heme and non-heme sources in. But it is hard to replenish for me. I always have low iron, so that's definitely a challenge getting through pregnancy with 3 small kids, homeschooling, business, renos. It's been a lot, and I've been feeling it. I've been feeling really tired as a result. So that's that. I have not worked out the past 2 weeks, which I've really been feeling uncomfortable about. I love working out, not again for weight loss or anything, but it makes my energy levels go so much higher. I feel better, but because of the renovations, it's been so busy and every inch of my house is covered with stuff from the kitchen. So I haven't even had room to work out. So I'm waiting for the good weather so I can just go for a nice walk or something. But it's been a lot lately, just everything kind of coming down at once. Otherwise, I'm doing okay. Sleeping is still, I'm tossing and turning all night. I just can't get comfortable with my stomach. And as soon as my stomach hits the mattress, baby's kicking the mattress really hard. I'm sure you ladies know what that's like. So sleeping and getting a good night's sleep has been pretty much impossible at this point. I'm lucky if I'll get 2 to 3 hours of sleep per night. All right, so that's how everything's been going. Now, as far as my stomach goes, I don't have new stretch marks, but I have been feeling the skin stretching and it's really itchy. So I've been slathering shea butter on it twice a day just to keep everything hydrated. I'm drinking a lot of water, still taking my probiotics and prenatal, omega-3s, collagen. So trying to support my body as much as possible. It's been hard, obviously, from not having a kitchen to eat super healthy, but I've been doing my best with, you know, herbal teas and green juices and all kinds of things just to keep things going and healthy in the body. And I'm sorry, there's a saw running right now. But anyways, I'm going to show you the bump now, and then we'll be pretty much good to go with this update. And I'm, fingers crossed, going to get my pink blush pregnancy haul up soon. I finally got my second order in from them, so hopefully that'll come soon. That video will come out soon for you guys as soon as I have a chance to film. So here's the bump from the front. As you can see, quite large compared to last time. Here's from the side. I just can't believe how much it's stuck out. I got these high-waisted leggings, which are so comfortable, but yeah, it's the bump. Definitely feel super pregnant. All right, thanks for watching.